Welcome back to the Dino Rumble. I will exit the menu in 3, 2, 1, 0. Maybe wondering, why do I do that? It's to sync up the audio. This game is really hard to sync the audio up for. It's like, when it comes to syncing up the audio, and it's because I record the audio with Audacity for my commentary, and the capture card is separate, so I gotta put the two together and sync them up. And usually what would help is like in a game if there's like voice acting, which this game does have, but it doesn't pick up enough for it to be distinct where I can hear it where it syncs up. So it's kind of hard with this game. Oh, we gotta fight. We gotta fight! Oh, Tyrannosaurus, I don't think it's that chance. Maybe would this be our first kind of large herbivore that can fight back, being eliminated here? Ooh, Spinosaurus just made a jobber out of you. Shame you didn't get to fight Gallimimus, who is still not entered this match just yet. But I try to give you, as good a stats as I could. 107 attack, 98 defense. Spinosaurus is the more balanced and high, all the carnivores have got high attack, but Spinosaurus also has the defense edge there, so of course it didn't stand a chance. But Triceratops hasn't entered yet. Triceratops didn't stand a chance either, because like Ankylosaurus, because you get it early in the game, you don't have as many stat increases that you can do. Which is ridiculous, because Triceratops is such an iconic dinosaur as is Ankylosaurus. You'd expect them to, have much more potential for raising their attack and defense, but nope. Anyways, now that we're back, we can move on to entry number 21. Entry number 21 is... there are dinosaurs that you can fight, but there's also dinosaurs that can kill him pretty much instantly. So it's not really ideal. Represented by a Crocorock. Which is another Pokemon I'm vaguely familiar with.
We are pleased to welcome Pachycephalosaurus.
Yeah, Pachycephalosaurus. We gotta fight. Tyrannosaurus not doing so good against Deinonychus. Or Dinosuchus, whichever the name is. It might not even be either of those pronunciations. Oh, but it looks like Tyrannosaurus came out on top in the end. Oh yeah, Pachycephalosaurus is in the match now. If they pick a fight with Pachycephalosaurus will break them. It's just that Pachycephalosaurus has to worry about the larger carnivores around. It's like if Pachycephalosaurus can keep out of their way, it might stand a chance. Unfortunately, even if these large carnivores get eliminated, and he's able to put up a fight against small carnivores, there's still more large carnivores left to come, And I did say that I would turn high combat on. But man, I don't know, man. We got fights going on already. Acrocatosaurus versus Chunking. Oh, Chunkingosaurus actually getting a shot in. For what it's worth, anyway. Considering your stat differences, or at least you have that, you're clearly going down. Headbutt, it's over. That's all she wrote. Ooh, that was pretty brutal. 103 attack, 73 defense was one of the weaker ones defense-wise, because I wanted to try to make it so that the stats would be like 100 on each, but I couldn't do that with that one. As you can see, Acramsaurus is one of the more high-level attack-wise dinosaurs in this match. Indominus was one of them as well. I had over 200 attack, but you saw how Indominus lasted. Picked a fight with Giganotosaurus and then picked a fight with Ceratosaurus not too long after. Didn't end well. Which is surprising. You would think it'd be the other way around, considering he was up against a freaking Ceratosaurus. I mean, but Jungosaurus is still in this thing. There's Ceratosaurus' rival in these Dino Rumbles. Well, speak of the devil, he just killed Pachycephalosaurus when I wasn't paying attention. Son of a bitch. That's pretty much all three of the small and medium herbivores that can fight small carnivores. All of them got killed without getting to show what they can do. It's like, damn it, large carnivores. It's like, you know, when Indominus killed Iguanodon, for example. If Indominus wasn't in the match at that point and it was just Ceratosaurus and Jungosaurus, Iguanodon could have actually fought back. But no, Indominus, being the cheeky bastard that he was, killed off Iguanodon pretty early on. Well, anyways, the last entry was Pachycephalosaurus, and it's kind of been eliminated. So on to entry number 22. It's represented by a whooper. We have Indoraptor, who also looks like he may be sponsored by here's that energy drink called Monster Energy Drink. It's just the color on it reminds me of it. Is he really gonna pick a fight right off the bat? Indoraptor. I mean, you got your really good stats, but I think you're being a bit too bold. This is like, even if you get through this fight and even win it potentially, well, maybe your chances are kind of slim there. But even if you come out on top or survive, you can't be picking fights so, you know, hastily. So we got Indominus killed. Well, yeah, but it was kind of slow at the start. But, oh damn, that was a hell of a fight though. Stegosaurus wisely backing down. Just like you, fool Indoraptor. I was but a distraction. You will pick a fight with another dinosaur now and get absolutely obliterated. Much like Indominus, you can't help yourself. You see the potential of the fight, and you must. My god, he has such a weird, you know, oh. Going for a goat referee? Of course he is. Oh, disrespectful. Yeah, at least it isn't like the raptors in the freaking books. Those things freaking eat people alive. If you ever read the novels, it's pretty freaking graphic. The raptor kills all, it's just like, damn. At least the Indoraptor has the decency to break the damn neck before actually getting around to the eating. Oh wait, gotta fight. Oh, Majungasaurus. I think this may be it for you. Did not look like it connected. Photobombing Acrocanthosaurus. But can you imagine that if dinosaurs were brought back to life and were going like Park or Jurassic Park, which would be a very bad idea, obviously. But you can just imagine that actually being a thing that happens. I got photobombed by a dinosaur. Oh god, it looked like that was less a bite and more of a freaking... Oh! So much bigger than the dinosaurs. Yeah, that was kind of like a headbutt, but with his jaw. Look at that guy up there, he's like, woo! Yeah! Yeah! Kick his ass! We'll get our money's worth out here! Is that all? Wow, it was amazing! He did a magic trick, he disappeared. Jungosaurus lasted a considerable amount of time. I don't think you got any eliminations. Oh, you did. You got 2 eliminations. Oh yeah, you were the sneaky one that took out Pachycephalosaurus. And I can't remember what the other one was. It might have been one of the other carnivores. Might have even been a herbivore. I've already lost track of who's eliminated who. But yeah, it's about time for another entry. Moving on to entry number 23.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are pleased to welcome a velociraptor to the park.
Represented by a Pinkerton, however you pronounce that, Velociraptor. And when I looked at it, I thought it was this one Pokemon from Pokemon Sun and Moon, but it's actually a more recent Pokemon. So I was like, oh. It's just like they kind of sound similar in name and their appearance is vaguely similar, I guess. How about Tyrannosaurus and yeah, they're right there. They're still in this. So now it's a triple threat between the small carnivores. And you know, with Indoraptor around, they've got to worry about that as well. I think Indoraptor can fight small carnivores, if I recall. And Indoraptor doesn't play around. Indoraptor has significantly higher stats than any of the small carnivores. It's Big Al versus Accountosaurus. I think this, despite how... Oh, Tyrannosaurus. God damn, it's hard to keep track. I think this fight will end with a stalemate right here because they're kind of evenly matched to an extent. Okay, let's get over here. Oh, wait, no, not over here. Oh, wait. God damn it, why is it every time a fight comes to an end, I just get, like, really distracted by the map? He's still alive. His jaw's moving. He's still breathing as well. What? Is he an animatronic? Kinda looks like one. Doesn't taste like one now. That is very strange. Pretty sure I've seen a glitch like that before as well. I don't think that's even the first time I've seen that kind of thing happen. Looks like Spinosaurus is nearly fully healed from his last fight. We'll move on to entry number 24 then. represented by a sand shrew.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are pleased to welcome a Triceratops to the...
We have the old classic Triceratops, but look at its stats. Doesn't stand a chance. I mean, it could technically, provided all the other carnivores get eliminated at the end of the match. That's the only way Triceratops had a chance. Has Kentrosaurus done anything this whole match? It's probably for the best. You don't really have the best stats for dealing with these large carnivores that can absolutely destroy everything. Still breathing? Yep. I do not understand. Could we have a fight? Nope. Wise choice there. Don't pick a fight just yet, Gallimimus. You're far from full health. And while all this chaos is going on, how are my Brachiosaurus doing over here now? Doing fine, guys? Yeah, see? No problem now, is there? Anyway, moving on to number 25, I guess. Inconsistent time in between each one. Entry number 25. You got very lucky there with that entry number. I mean, you could have came in at entry number 11 probably, because Indominus got eliminated quite early on. We got a fight. Sorry, Brachiosaurus, we have to skip your intro. Oh God. Right, let me just get a cinematic shot. Let me try to get Brachiosaurus in frame. Where's Brachiosaurus at? Which entry is Brachiosaurus coming in from? Okay, he's coming in from that entrance. So we can watch the fight and the entrance at the same time. It's kind of very far in the background there. That was a cool at all. But yeah, Brachiosaurus coming in on number 25, represented by a shuckle. And I wonder how much damage did he do to Indoraptor there. Took quite a pounding there. Yeah, he actually... Well, Indoraptor may have picked the fight before getting to full health. He's quite a feisty fighter. But you know, I think Spinosaurus. I'm thinking Spinosaurus may have a very good chance of winning this match. The only thing I can think that can really potentially screw that over is if all the carnivores, you know, get eliminated by the herbivores. Or, you know, when it comes down to it, you can't pick a fight Velociraptor. Stegosaurus is too big. But you know, when it all comes down to the end of this match, Brachiosaurus, you know, we're gonna have to have the rule where, you know, they can break out. And Brachiosaurus isn't like the fastest moving, but has quite high demanding needs when it comes to forest and grassland and all that. Trouble is, is that it's we're gonna have to clear all these trees and stuff, because there'll be dinosaurs that will be pretty content with this. Like, if Stegosaurus somehow lasts long enough, Stegosaurus would, I think, be one of the ones that would lose the match. Technically, I feel. I think, yeah, now that I think about it, Stegosaurus doesn't have much chance of winning this. Stegosaurus would be likely to break out. Which is a... Indoraptor, you are a fool. I mean, Cantosaurus isn't really all that tough here, but you shouldn't be picking fights so early. But, yeah, you know, the rules are that when we get to that point, dinosaurs are eliminated by breaking out, as opposed to winning by breaking out. Oh my god. You absolute fool. You made the same mistake Indominus Rex made. You picked a fight and then you picked another fight. You didn't stop to rest. You were like, I can do this. That didn't even connect, but it broke his neck. Oh. Indoraptor eliminated by Cantosaurus. I mean, Cantosaurus wouldn't have won that fight, you know, full health. But because Indoraptor was an idiot, picking a fight while not at full health, he got knocked out. It's the same thing that happened to Indominus. Picked a fight with an easy target in Ceratosaurus, and then got absolutely whooped because they just like got off a fight with Giganotosaurus. And then Giganotosaurus also went down because he picked a fight with Stegosaurus, which is one of the more tougher herbivores in this match, while not at full health, and got absolutely obliterated. These dinosaurs, man, they're not very smart. Wait. Well, we can't go straight to the next entry. Oh. Speaking of which. Ooh. Will Stegosaurus be able to fight this one off? Giganotosaurus was at low health. Wasn't at full health, as Spinosaurus is. This could be a deal breaker for you, Stegosaurus. The rematch for the title. No spoilers. Although it will be a spoiler, really. Whoever gets the next shot in will determine the outcome. Yep. Stegosaurus, you didn't have as lengthy a run as Spinosaurus for the title. But hey, you did better than I expected in this match. That guarantees there'll be a new champion. Yeah, you only eliminated Giganotosaurus, which, to be fair, that's if you're gonna eliminate a dinosaur, that's one hell of a dinosaur to eliminate. Entry number 26. Probably shouldn't have come out at number 26 because it's the joke entry. Represented by an electric. How original of a Pokemon name is that?
We are pleased to welcome a Gallimimus.
We have Gallimimus, who, if they even last till the next entry, would be very surprising. Let's keep an eye on Gallimimus. So I'm just gonna sit here and chill for a bit. We'll wait until Gallimimus. Actually, we'll wait until 25 minutes and 30 seconds into the recording on the capture card recording here. That's when the next entry will come in, and if never mind, didn't even need to say anything more than that. I had my guitar in hand, it's like let's just jam and wait to see if Gallimimus gets killed. Didn't even get to do anything. Poor Gallimimus. Oh well. Shit happens. He was the joke entry. Could have stood a chance if not for the fact there's always carnivals in this match. Anyway, was it entry number 27? Finally, making his appearance in the attire, the skin that he was supposed to use for the previous Rumble, but he didn't end up being in it. Gallimimus.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are pleased to welcome Gallimimus to the park.
Okay, we're gonna go straight into capture mode. Need to find where they are. There's a fight going down. I get what card represented Gallimimus, but first we need to see this fight as it plays out. Who's winning? Who's losing? Oh my god! I think Triceratops, I mean, if any animal's head suddenly did that, I think they'd be dead. If not dead, they'd be, you know, kinda on the edge of it. This is a nice angle, look at that. You know, ignoring the glitching out, you know, ragdoll in dinosaurs. It's quite nice scenery. It's like, that could be a nice screenshot. Just have like some nice dinosaurs in the background. It actually does look nice. Considering it was like the most effort for this was in, you know, creating it in the perfect shape as I could. It's like adding all this stuff though, that just kind of came afterwards, where I was like, fuck it, might as well make it look a bit fancy. So I put down like, you know, crag, grassland, coastal, vibrant, every one of them, and just mixed them all together. And it looks nice. Very nice. So anyway, Gallimimus. What card did I have represent Gallimimus? Gallimimus card represented by Joltik, which I think might be Generation 5. I'm not really 100% sure on that one. Where is Gallimimus gone? It's your big debut into the Dino Rumble. You've been on every other pay-per-view, talking shit through them all, saying how you're going to win the title, but then you pull off that, essentially. Because I didn't really give you the best stats. I mean, what else is new? I keep, one way or another, I end up screwing over Gallimimus by making his stats a bit low. I was like trying to be realistic. It's like a Gallimimus, you know, is a fish eater. You don't expect it to have like, I mean, maybe I could have given it like some super, you know, attack power, but it feels a bit unrealistic that you'd have beyond par strength wise as like Acrocanthosaurus, T-Rex, and all that, you know. Anyways, moving on to entry number 28. Who's gonna be 28? Who's entry number 28 as opposed to being 28? Oh, never mind. We gotta fight first. And it's over. Triceratops, you know, not counting Stegoceratops, was pretty much the strongest of the ceratopsids in this match, and just got destroyed by Gallimimus there. Just check the stats. As you can see, it's like good defense for the most part, and the attack isn't really all that bad. But didn't really seem to, you know, do much against Gallimimus. Clearly got at least one shot in. Well, actually, might not have. In fact, they must have picked the fight like not long after healing a little bit, so that's probably what screwed Triceratops in the long run there. Anyways, before we were rudely interrupted, entry number 28 is of course there's another bloody fight going on.
We are pleased to welcome the Sauropelter to
Sauropelter in at number 28. Is there gonna be a stalemate? Yeah, these small carnivores don't know how to finish off a fight. Anyway, Sauropelter was represented by Zeb Striker, which I think is Generation 5, could be 6, I'm not sure. We only got 2 entries left, and well, the entry doesn't really matter at this point. Really, there's only 2 dinosaurs left to come in. But still, who will be number 29 and who will be entry number 30? It looks like Gallimimus and Spinosaurus will stand each other down as they walk for a little bit there. Gallimimus still in this thing. So technically we've got a Sauropelter is a nodosaur, I think. So we got a nodosaur, we've got a stegosaur, and we got a hybrid representing the stegosaurs and ceratopsids. And then we got Brachiosaurus, who can't be harmed by any of the dinosaurs in this match. So really, oh wait, no, we also got Triceratops as well. But you know, this battle really turned up on its head, didn't it? Remember when I was like saying there's like it's an imbalance or something, you know, where there was more herbivores than carnivores. Now it's the other way around, it feels. It's like I don't even need to turn max combat on. We just get on with it eventually. Gallimimus eliminate Allosaurus, or will it be a stalemate? I feel that's gonna be a stalemate. Allosaurus got the advantage. Allosaurus with the advantage. Will they continue? Of course not. Stalemate. Now on to number 29. Who's it gonna be? Does it even matter? It's the last 2 entries. Represented by Blipbug, which I think is a current generation 8, I suppose, Pokemon. So I'm familiar with that, obviously, as a result. But we got Eoprocephalus.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are pleased to welcome Eoprocephalus to the park.
Which of course makes it very obvious who drew lucky number 30. The jammy bastards. It's like of all the dinosaurs that could have got number 30. And the card that represented it as well. I'll point out what card it was. when I get to that entry, which will be probably in a couple of seconds, really. Gallimimus just chilling, biding his time. Brachiosaurus, not a care in the world, because Untitled Rex ain't around. You know what would be a real plot twist? I mean, you saw early on in this match where one of my Brachiosaurs in the enclosure was starving to death and all that. What if that just randomly happened to Brachiosaurus and that's how Brachiosaurus gets eliminated? I'd be like, are you fucking serious? Oh, Gallimimus. Oh, Gallimimus might actually be able to eliminate Acrocanthosaurus. Acrocanthosaurus being a fool. Oh, Acrocanthosaurus, you should know better than that. You saw what happens in... well, I don't think you were around when Indominus Rex called me. You might have. But you were around when Indoraptor did. And look how unrealistic that looks. That big chunky ass neck with that pitiful freaking mouth. Who are you calling pitiful? It's not about the size, it's how you use it, motherfucker. Anyway, I don't have rules for carnivores. Only herbivores. Like that, those little bitches over there. I'm gonna win this match. Anyway, Gal entry number 30. Who could it possibly be? Who could possibly be entry number 30? It could be anyone. It's of course. Represented by an Alolan Golem Shiny.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are pleased to welcome our Tyrannosaurus Rex to the park.
We have Tyrannosaurus Rex in at last, number 30. And the Alolan Golem Shiny was like the card at the front of the deck of cards in the tin. So I was like, you know, as I was shuffling them, I like kind of make them all randomized. And I was surprised that that was the last card that's like I got out of the like shuffling all the cards to pick each position for each dinosaur. I was surprised that T-Rex, you know, got the luck of the draw there. Oh shit, I forgot. Velociraptor, you're screwed. Oh no, he's back there, isn't he? Oh no! Now, all the small carnivores may be safe, but Velociraptor's on the menu too. T-Rex comes in and just immediately makes an impression. But yeah, that Alolan Golem Shiny is like, that was back when I was first picking them. I was like, okay, I have an Alolan Golem represent T-Rex, I'll have the Beware represent Spinosaurus. But then after like I got to Acrocanthosaurus, which was represented by, I forget its name, it's one of the newer Pokemon, it's called Cramorant. After that I like picked every other one by random. So that, you know, they like their card represent them would also be random on top of drawing the cards being random, choosing their, you know, position in the match. But yeah, we will return after yet another promo. My god, this might be split in 3 parts of this race. You got 4 individual bits, and then have another promo from a dinosaur. I don't know what dinosaur yet, because I mean, we'll see how it goes. Like, obviously the first one's probably going to be Gallimimus in between all this. I don't know about the rest. Currently, I don't know what other promos to have mixed in, because it can't just be all Gallimimus. Gotta have some other dinosaurs cut a promo too. And, you know, they have to be in the match itself, of course. But anyways, on with that, and then we will return for the final bit of this rumble. Stegosaurus, having lost the Dino Rumble, you've also lost the Dino Championship. How do you feel? Well, I got an unlucky number, but I lasted quite a while regardless. Put up a good fight. But Spinosaurus, he was able to take me down in the end. Though I'd say he got lucky, considering I've taken him down twice. But hey, it's not the end of the world here. I can get that title back. I'm gonna have my rematch. Whoever comes out of this match the champion, you're gonna have to face me at the next pay-per-view. At Dino Mania, I'm getting that title back. Welcome back to the Dino Rumble. I will unpause the game and actually, no. Let me just do something like that. Okay, gotta wait a little bit here. TV was going in the shutdown mode, so I have to turn my TV off so I can turn it back on. Because you see, I had a remote for my TV, but either it's broke, which probably is what happens, and the new remote I got for it, which was ages ago, for whatever reason it works fine. Everything works fine except for when that shutdown option comes up. I can't, like, you know, change, like, move the option to no. So I have to click yes, so it shuts down, and then I have to turn it back on because I can't move the freaking thing, and it'll shut down on its own if I do nothing anyway. It's a pain in the ass. But anyways, I will unpause the game in 3, 2, 1, 0. You know, there were other dinosaurs I had in mind for this match, but I was like, then I'd remember other dinosaurs like Suchomimus. Like, now Suchomimus gotta be in the match, so I gotta pick and choose, you know. It's like Allosaurus. It's like, no, Allosaurus has gotta be in here. You gotta have Big Al. You gotta have Acrocanthosaurus. You gotta have T-Rex, Giganotosaurus, Indominus, Indoraptor, and all that. So dinosaurs like Carcharodontosaurus aren't in this one. He was in the previous one though that I did. And Albertosaurus was one I wanted to use, but yeah, I have to make room for the other carnivores, you know. What other large carnivores missed out? I suppose there are other ones like more medium size, really, like Carnotaurus, Metriacanthosaurus, and Baryonyx, I guess. Would be interesting ones to have in the match, but what can you do? You know, the skin on this Acrocanthosaurus reminds me of this lizard. Like, not a real lizard, I mean like this kind of toy I had as a kid where you like put in water and it grows. Kind of looks like it's got the same kind of pattern. So, it's notably quiet, isn't it? It's like, no more entries, so now what? And I guess I could put combat on maximum, but oh no need for it. Besides, I don't want to do that, because then it'll just make things, you know, unfair for some dinosaurs. Look how pale Sauropelta is. I think that's the alpine skin. Yeah. Well, if that burp doesn't KO him, I don't know what. I don't know if Sauropelta is even gonna get a hit. Slow and methodical. Yep, didn't stand a chance. Look how vicious this is. Look at that. It doesn't even make sense. Does that look like it'd do more harm to Spinosaurus? I mean, I wouldn't say more harm to Spinosaurus than Sauropelta, because, you know, it would, you know, break Sauropelta's neck. But it would also fuck up the Spinosaurus doing that. And that was one of the ones with the better defense as well. To get a single shot in. I wonder if resilience comes into play. That's one stat that I've always kind of confused by. I wonder if it's just to do with the diseases in the game. Like, high resilience prevents diseases from happening. Like, not entirely, but it makes it less likely the higher the stats. I assume. But I wonder if it has any, like, contributes anything to battles. So who are the last dinosaurs we got left? We got Triceratops, Spinosaurus, Deinonychus, T-Rex, Brachiosaurus, Allosaurus, Suchomimus, Stegoceratops, Kentosaurus, and Eopocephalus. I don't think this is... Oh, I think the dream is once again going to be shattered for Suchomimus there. Unless you can get enough shots to call off the battle, you don't stand a chance. Yep. Just like that, a bite on the nose does it. I don't think any carnivore's kill animation looks right on Suchomimus because of the head. You know, this would have also happened if this was unaltered stats as well, because Allosaurus is one of the more ridiculously overpowered dinosaurs in the game. He's just gonna take a nap. It's a bit morbid, isn't it? Just like you just killed that dinosaur and you're just gonna take a nap right beside them. Brachiosaurus having a whale of a time. It's like no worry in the world. Yeah, it's a bit disappointing. Suchomimus finally makes it into the Dino Rumble this time around. Still gets absolutely destroyed. Got a shot in on Allosaurus, I guess. I know it's fitting that it was Allosaurus. Because, they had a match of one of the previous pay-per-views to determine, like, number one... Well, not number one contender, but... Like, to be in the main event of the Dino series, or whatever the hell I called it. For Team Carnivore. I think I did that, or maybe I didn't. Maybe I had a different matchup, but Allosaurus ultimately ended up being the last entry in that match, I think. Kind of raw. Look, we don't have any more entries, so, you know, stuff has to happen here now, because otherwise it's just a lot of dead air. And this is a big ass tree of a Brachiosaurus. Pretty damn tall, to say the very least. Those redwood trees, though, even those are too tall for Brachiosaurus. I'm surprised Triceratops is still in this match. And really, it's only because he hasn't picked a fight with anyone yet. I know how the small carnivore is faring. I mean, they're still around. Got Deinonychus. Oh, wait. Wait. Just realized something. Yeah. That's why we haven't been hearing from the small carnivores, because Velociraptor was the only other small carnivore. Got killed. So now... Dinosaurus is like, I could win this match now. When the rules kick in where elimination comes from, you know, well, actually, Deinonychus might actually lose regardless. Because, you know, the rule would be, you know, the dinosaurs that break out would be eliminating themselves, as opposed to it being like, first dinosaur to break out wins. So really, that rule is going to value the dinosaurs that, you know, are, you know, not as easily stressed out and not as quick. Which are two things that will really screw Deinonychus over. T-Rex, is he kill stealing? Or is he just being a dick? I think he's just being a dick. What a dick.